Ghostly Dom, and today my streaming is gonna be a little bit different. I'm just gonna be doing whatever, really, just gaming, playing Destiny, or just having fun, really, or just grinding. Either way, that works. We're gonna do some discussions about some certain games. We also have, I think I may be able to show this on stream. Okay. I also have Valorant as my video game. I also have it on console, so I got invited into the closed beta, and so now I'm going to be playing that for a little bit as well. Just kind of getting used to that game, and just getting used, because I've never played a game like that before, so I'm not going to be good, but hopefully, at least, I'll be able to get some skill under my belt as I play. You know, I don't have much skill with a game like that, but we'll see what happens. Tomorrow I will be streaming the Elden Ring DLC. Something interesting there. So yeah, I mean, right now I've just been focusing on doing a lot of things and just grinding mainly. I've done pretty much every single pinnacle so far, except for a couple ones like with raids and things like that. And with raids, I particularly I want to do Salvation's Edge, but the LFG is going to be a nightmare if I do LFG it. So, but I'll check through the fire teams, see if there's anybody who has anything. Witness, add clear, DPS, third encounter, know what to do, checking clears, need help. Witness, add clear, DPS. You're either going to get one or the other, bro. Like, I don't understand. Yeah, like, a lot of these LFGs are very much skewed by the, how should I say it? A lot of them are wanting hunters, and I understand why they want hunters, but it just sucks, you know? It just really, really sucks. And you know, and I don't want to end up being part of a raid where it's just, you know, it's just, like, terrible, you know? I don't want to be like that. Fourth encounter is what intimidates me the most. I could do first through third and then fifth. It's just, that fourth encounter I'm seriously scared of. I haven't even done it yet. But eventually I am going to have to play it one way or another. We'll see how that goes. We're going to do some chests in the Pale Heart to see if we get an exotic bond. If not, we'll play some Val, and then at the end, we'll see if we will LFG. But right now, I'm just focusing on doing other things right now. Well, I'm not doing other things. I'm just focused on just playing, really, right now. You know, I've been thinking about doing streaming more long-term, and excuse me. And if I am going to be doing streaming long term, then, sorry, I just had some food, oof. If I am going to be doing streaming long term, I've got to be more diligent about that. Putting streams out, being able to put the work in, even streaming that high, even, you know, streaming when I don't want to stream, you know. Just doing something like that. So, it's just all about being able to get down, keep up, and just do what I want to do, really. If I want to play games, then I'll play games. Why not? You know, if I want to be a raider in this game, I might as well be a raider. I mean, it's just, why not? Okay. That's not going to get me devoured, but you know what? That works. Guy really hates that I did that. Hold on. Gunsmith Engram. Probably do only one rotation before I hit Val, because at least I want to do some stuff on Val. But yeah. I personally am just a guy who wants to just play games, really. I just want to be able to play video games and just be cool, really. You know? I don't want to be that type of guy who's just angry for no reason or who just doesn't care. You know, I do care. I care deeply about this game, and in fact, people who, if there are any people who are Destiny players watching this, then you'll probably know about the changes that Bungie has made to this game, specifically when it came to like Final Shape and all that stuff. And so it's just like, if I'm being completely honest, Bungie has, in my personal opinion, I feel like that some of their balancings were definitely needed. For example, I think the well nerf, excuse me, was needed, but it shouldn't have been as high as it was. It should not have been as nerfed as it was, if I should say. It should have just been, okay, we're going to nerf it, but we're not going to nerf it to the point it's overkill, and we're going to buff everything else. So I mean, now you have more incentive to actually play those subclasses, but they didn't do that. They took what I would consider the easiest route to solve the problem, when in fact nerfing well does not solve the problem. I also hate the fact how when they nerfed well, they pretty much almost made Warlocks useless. I say almost because there are still some very good builds out there that you can definitely run as a Warlock. It's just that when you get to that point of basically, how should I say this? When you get to that point where you're just, you have a build down and you're like, perfect, I can run this. Like, for example, I was a well main. I was fine being a well main. I didn't care about being a well main. You know, I actually liked being a Well of Radiance main because that meant that every single person's DPS phase was leveraged on me. So if I didn't have my well, we weren't hitting DPS, like, period. End of story. So, whew, man, this feels getting to me. Ooh, feeling about to throw up, but it's alright as long as I keep it down. Might need some water, help wash it down some more. But currently looking for work, so I got I'm looking for a part-time job. So see what happens. You know. See what happens. Nice. I also don't like the drop chance. Yeah, that's death. I don't like the drop chance when it comes to the Warlock bond, not the bond, the exotic class item, because there was some guy who actually did the statistics on the drop rate, and it's like at 2%. It is so low. It's like, wow. To be fair, you can do the dual destiny mission and you'd get one guaranteed, but you know, it's just, I don't like the fact how it has such a low drop rate just for random chests. You know, I don't like being confined to a multiplayer activity to get an exotic besides raid weapons. Raid weapons I'll give an exception to, but I don't like when, you know, it's like that. Alright, we'll do one more run and then we'll hop on Val. But it just sucks. You know, I don't like some of the changes that Bungie has made. The DLC is a 10 out of 10 though, out of the water. It's amazing. Well, 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Issues. 9 out of 10. 10 out of 10 if there were no server issues, but because of the server issues, I have to knock it down a point to 9 out of 10 because I was barely able to play the first couple of missions because of the server issues on day 1 Final Shape. So yeah. But yeah, I've just been playing around. Ooh, my internet connection's struggling. I think we might just hop onto Val right now if I end up getting kicked off or booted off. We'll see. Alright, one more time. Because although the chest farm is efficient, it's just... ugh. I hate how low a drop rate this spawn is. I really do. It's just so bad. I did get a bond earlier today, but... or an exotic class item, but it wasn't anything good. Alright, time to hop on Val.